Alright, so I'm gonna play a little bit of the lead line here. Forgive me if I'm a little rusty. It's been about 3 years since I've opened up this project. My name is Danny McCarthy. League of Legends fans may know me as the composer for Silver Scrapes. I started composing music when I was 15 years old. I continue to do it every day and learn new things every day. I don't know, I'd say it took about maybe 10 years before I got any gig whatsoever. Killer Tracks, they hired me to write a song and you know, it was my first gig. I was, I think, 22, 23 years old or so. That Friday they gave me the gig. They said, hey, it's due on Monday. And so it was a crazy weekend, not much sleep. It was a success, so they went ahead and hired me for another song. Actually, Silver Scrapes itself was made in probably 4 days. I did have a deadline, a very strict deadline, but I didn't have any money, and I actually wrote Silver Scrapes on a 10-year-old laptop. I don't know if you want me to pull it up. The screen's cracked. The keyboard, there's some buttons that work, but most of them don't. USB ports over here will shock you if you plug in there. And this is what I created Silver Scrapes on. When I do production music, it's different than putting it out as an artist, because I write the music and then I put it out, and it can be anywhere. It can be on television, commercials, ads, all over the place. But nobody knows my name. Nobody knows anything about who made the song or anything about it. And once I finish it, I don't know where it's going. In 2012, I believe Riot had some technical errors during Worlds, and Silver Scrapes ended up playing like on an hours-long loop, and so it just kind of got ingrained into people's heads, which, you know, it was lucky for me. I had some friends that are League of Legends players, and they watched it and said, oh my God, dude, your song was just on League of Legends for like 2 hours. And then I went and looked on YouTube, and I had Silver Scrapes was up there for, you know, it had like 500,000 views, and I was like, what? This is crazy. I had no idea what, at that time, League of Legends was. So that's how I learned. Ever since that point, I've been able to sustain myself without a 9-to-5 job, and I'm doing what I love. Part of that reason is because of League of Legends and because of the fans of League of Legends, and for that, I'm eternally grateful for that. Mars is my fiance, and she's the absolute love of my life. And she loves me for who I am, and she loved me before I had the success that I have now. I thought that she deserves the best part of who I am, which is, I consider, Silver Scrapes.
It was Valentine's Day, and he wrote me a letter that depicted a gift that he wanted to give to me, and that gift was all of the royalties from Silver Scrapes and any of the profits. And it meant so much to me because as an artist, it enabled me to focus entirely on my music.
I think being a musician, I consider it to be similar to being a serious League of Legends player. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice. I've started playing League of Legends now, and you know, I'm not good at all, and I'm not gonna give out my summoner name because it's bad. I'm sticking with the bots for a long time. It's not about the things. It's not about the big boards and you need all this stuff. You don't. You just need a passion and a drive and a love for what you're doing.